headline today. There's trouble at mill for Rishi Sunak as MP Scott Benton faces suspension from Parliament for 35 days over a very serious breach of standards rules.
Loving the accent. It means the Prime Minister is facing the prospect of having to fight yet another by-election, this time in Blackpool South. Joining us now is Lord Jonathan Marland, Conservative peer and former Minister. Lord Marland, a tricky week for the Prime Minister, starting with the COVID inquiry, then the Rwanda vote, and now the prospect of another by-election. What kind of Christmas do you think he has on the cards?
Well, I think he's looking forward to his Christmas for his Yorkshire pudding already. The trouble with being Prime Minister is it's permanent crisis management, as you've just enunciated, Sarah. And I think there's very little respite from it, particularly at the moment. And who'd want that job? Quite frankly, at times he must be tearing what's left of his hair up.
Well, he must indeed. By the way, you owe me a drink, I seem to recall, last time we spoke. You promised to buy me a drink. Moving on into...
I mean, please, just call me when you're free and I'll be the first out pulling the pint.
Fantastic. That sounds absolutely marvellous. Thank you. Rishi Sunak must be wondering what he's done wrong here. The Conservative Party had an 80-seat majority down to 56. As Sarah said, of course, we've got Scott Benton. Then Peter Bone in Wellingborough suspended for 6 weeks. The ban actually expired last week. The recall petition is still in place, I think, until next week. So that, again, is a problem for him. He got Rwanda through, so the nightmare before Christmas was stopped. But he has a New Year's horror show because you have all these various factions coming out saying the Rwanda legislation needs to be tightened. Can he pull all of those 5 disparate warring factions under one roof? And can he pull them all back together?
Well, you've hit the nail on the head. I never felt there was going to be a rebellion on what is a second reading. It is very rare for there to be votes